Remember I was having a problem, oh, I still had the problem, with the front monitor and camera, the, Halo View or whatever it was. Well, it's right there in front of me. You think I'd look at it. But, and then I tried the camera that was not working out here, and it didn't work. Then I took the camera that was working in here, out there, and it still didn't work. Brought it back in here, and it worked. So, I've been kind of going cuckoo with this. So, dealing with the tech support, which kind of became a pain in the ass over time. They kept replying to my emails, but we never accomplished a fix of any kind. So I had ordered another camera for the next version up, thinking, you know what, they gotta be the same. I mean, you know, they're all within the same frequency, you know, which is governed by the FCC. But apparently there's something in there that changed it. It must have been a tone or something. But why would it be a tone if the cameras I have would work with any, you know, you buy a camera and it's going to work. I mean, so, I don't know. But anyway, to make a long story short, we danced back and forth, getting nowhere. And, let me turn this scanner down. I don't even know why I'm listening to it. I keep saying that. Maybe it's because I'm nosy. So, with that being said, they said to me, we're sorry for the inconvenience and yada, 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 yada. And we're going to send you a completely new system free of charge with the next model up, or the next two models up, or whatever. Basically, they were going to send me a system, the MC7108. Now, I had the 7101. It doesn't mean that that's 7 more advances. That's just another number. But, so, because I ordered that camera that I had, which was also, so that would have gave me the 2 cameras. And I got back to him and I said, Jesus, I did say Jesus, but, you know, I want to thank you for your kindness and your generosity, and I appreciate it, blah, 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 blah. So here I am, holding on to this 108 camera, because I have a whole new system coming, and this will give me my second camera. So this was going to be a good thing. So a couple more days go by. I may have told this story already a couple of times. I really don't know, because half the time I don't post anything that I talk about. I know I post a lot, but you know what I mean. So it was. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I get an email back in a couple of days saying that, oops. Oops. Well, it wasn't really an oops per se, but sorry for the inconvenience, but I, in talking with the office, we found that we can't send you a new system. Well, okay. Now what? You know, now I got this camera is it still going to let me return it after the time that I had it, you know, without returning it? Because there's a return policy. So I'm sure Amazon will let me take care of that. However, you know, why don't you look at your policies before you jump the gun? You know, because you're kind of you're kind of putting me out, because I'm not doing anything, thinking that I have something else coming. So therefore, why am I going to start looking for another system? You know, I have a second camera already to go on that once it gets here. You know, so I'm basically all set, in my opinion. And now, a couple days later, I get this oops. That was marked fans, and it's really not. It's fan motors. What's this here? What the hell is that? Shafts and gears. Oh, okay. So, boom. Then I sent back another email. Now this all could have been solved with just a 5-minute conversation, like I said earlier. So another email. I deleted them all. I had something like 37 emails. I mean, this is crazy. Now I'm thinking I had 5, 6, 7. No. So where was I here? Oh, so I sent back an email to them asking this person, when are you expecting these 101s cameras to be available? Because I use it for security, as I stated earlier, which I did a number of times. Well, this goes back and forth. A couple more emails back and forth. Then I get an email stating that we have them here, which is wherever, and we can get one out to you if you want it. Well, why didn't you say that in the beginning? I mean, really, I'm telling you, I got a bad camera. You're telling me that they're not around, and now all of a sudden you have them. Okay, now I look at this as two things. One is a ploy for me to buy a new system, because now it's more sales. The other was they offer me a free system to get me all ready, and then they say, oops, thinking, well, I'm wired for it, I might as well just buy it. That type of thing. Well, that's not going to happen. So they sent me this thing, $65 for the camera, $30 for shipping. $30 for shipping. I bought stuff from China that was a lot bigger and a lot heavier, and I've gotten it here for like $6, $8. One of them was $2. It's not like I don't buy this China crap, but sometimes I do. And this place, according to the camera, the label on the back, it says that it's made in Mexico. Well, Jesus, people were paying the less money to get across the border. Hand it to one of them and let them bring it across with them. I mean, I don't know. But apparently they're not made in Mexico, because why is it coming from China if it's made in Mexico? So anyway, I finally sent him back an email. I says, you know what? Forget about it. I appreciate the time that you've spent and wasted of mine, but I am going to just buy a new system and be done with it. So they sent me back, and I left it at that. All right. So now they sent me back a couple of ideas as to what's good, what's not, blah, blah. And I sent them back an email saying, oh, no, I'm not buying one of your systems, because I found other systems online that do the same thing, and they're a lot cheaper. So if I got to worry about changing it every couple of years or burning it out every year or two, I'm going to spend as little as possible, seeing that the warranties aren't any good. And then I just sent it back to him, goodbye, sorry, trees, don't bother me. So I haven't heard anything in that sense. However, I got the camera working. So I don't need them. So I'm going to go out there today, because I hooked it up last night and just stuck it in the window to make sure it was going to, stay working all night. And it's working.